Now we would like to make sense of all the issues raised in this special sitting in Dewan Rakyat. And with us tonight is Sharmila Suntherasegarun, Assistant Manager of the Research for the Economics and Business Unit of IDEAS. Thank you so much, Sharmila, for being with us. What do you make of the issues raised in this special sitting?
Yeah, I think firstly, I do want to mention that the special sitting session itself and having this discussion in Parliament, it does show that the government is serious about managing the impact of these tariffs. And I don't think the emphasis is so much on the short-term measures, but more on laying out Malaysia's broader position and to reinforce for investors and also the public confidence. There was also a clear signal that Malaysia is not planning to escalate or retaliate. I think instead it's focusing more on protecting export competitiveness and also sending the right message to investors. I think that's a good sign given all the uncertainties that are going on globally.
Yeah, so the Prime Minister has also announced during this sitting a 1 billion ringgit financial guarantee and 500 million ringgit in soft loans just to support the SMEs. Now, in your view, will this be enough to offset the impact of the 24% US tariff, especially for export-reliant sectors?
Yeah, I think the 1.5 billion SME support package is important, especially since smaller firms are the ones that are going to be most exposed to rising input costs and also tariff-related uncertainty, especially since they are operating on relatively thin profit margins. But I think the more important point would be how these are dispersed and how targeting is happening to the right segments, particularly the export-facing SMEs. I think that would really determine the impact rather than just the amount itself.
I see. So there is this suggestion by Bagan MP Lim Guan Eng, who has called for a freeze on all cost-increasing policies. Then this includes tax hikes and the flotation of RON 95. It's a very controversial topic. How viable is this suggestion in balancing fiscal responsibility with industrial competitiveness?
Yeah, I think on freezing cost increasing policies, I think the concern there is understandable, especially as I mentioned, smaller businesses operating on tight margins. I think these sudden increases in fuel and also utility prices can really hurt operational stability. But that said, I think these structural reforms like the fuel subsidy rationalization are something that is necessary to create long-term fiscal space. Again, I think the rollout is what matters. If it's not done carefully, I think these reforms could be destructive. So I think rather than freezing policies altogether, I think what is needed is a more transparent and phased approach with clear communication. I think businesses should be given the visibility on the timing, also the mechanism, so that they can plan accordingly and it's not blindsided, especially with all the uncertainties that are going on globally. So I think transparency will be the way to reduce market anxiety rather than removing these policies altogether.
Thank you so much, Sharmila, for your insights. That was Sharmila Suntherasegarun. She's the Assistant Manager of Research for the Economics and Business Unit for IDEAS.